All right, guys, we are back. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy CMB checking in. And guys, we are now only a few hours away from the new year, 2025, guys. So I want to wish everyone who watches my channel, all the subscribers, all the non-subscribers, I want to wish you guys a very happy and prosperous new year. Be safe out there. If you're going to go out drinking, make sure you stay safe, guys. You don't want to start the new year off on the wrong foot. But anyway, let's talk about it. I am very excited about this, very elated. Some of you guys know that this has been my dream fight. I've been dreaming about this fight for a long time. I like to call it the super fight. And if you don't know what I'm talking about the 4-division champion, the former undisputed champion at 168, who is now the unified champion, the face of boxing, Saul Canelo Alvarez, versus the 4-division champion, the 2-time undisputed champion at 140 and 147, who is currently the 154-pound IBF champion and also known as the pound-for-pound king, Terence Crawford, getting it on in May 2025, Cinco de Mayo, guys. I am really excited about this. Now, it's not confirmed. It's not confirmed yet, but that is the rumor right now. And there may be something to it because I've noticed that Terence Crawford has been very quiet. He's been very vocal before about trying to get this fight, and he hasn't really said a whole lot as of late. So it leads me to believe they have been in negotiations for this fight, and I can't wait. And if it does happen, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there. I haven't been to a fight in a while, but this one I do not want to miss. And I will tell you guys this. If this fight does take place, I think this is going to be the biggest fight of the year. I talk about this all the time. Well, I was talking about this all the time, but I think this will be the biggest fight of the year. It's the super fight. You know, you can't get any bigger than the face of boxing versus the pound-for-pound king. Just looking at that in lights, imagine that. Yeah, it doesn't get any bigger than that. Now, here's the thing. I've been hearing a lot of people who scoff at the fight, saying that Canelo Alvarez wouldn't get any credit for fighting Crawford if he was able to defeat Crawford in this fight. And, you know, I don't really agree with that. I don't agree with that for a few reasons. Number one, which is quite obvious, he got credit for beating Jermell Charlo. And Jermell Charlo was a 154-pound fighter. He came up and fought Canelo Alvarez at 168. He got destroyed, and he got credit for it. You know, I'm not hearing anybody saying that he didn't get any credit for beating Jermell Charlo, who had never fought at 168, by the way. So that's a lot of people's who are talking against this fight. They're saying Canelo won't get any credit for it, but I just have to disagree with that. Number two, Crawford is a different type of fighter. He's not, you know, he's not your ordinary fighter. Let me say that. You know, he is the pound-for-pound king. He is one of the most skilled fighters that I have ever seen to grace the ring. You know, ambidextrous. He's very athletic. He has a very sharp boxing IQ. He's the total package when it comes to boxing. Yes, he's never fought at 168, but he does have a unique and great skill set that sets him apart from most of his peers. So yeah, he's different. This guy's different. He's on a different level. And I think if Canelo Alvarez does defeat Terence Crawford, he deserves to get his props for that. He's beating the guy who is known as the pound-for-pound king. You can't frown on that. So I would give Canelo every credit he deserves in the world if he was able to beat Terence Crawford, and vice versa. If Crawford was able to defeat Canelo Alvarez, yeah, he's that guy. You know, you can't deny that. But this is a great fight. This is the biggest fight to be made in boxing. I will say that time and time again. Now, I won't do any predictions right now because it's still too early and nothing's been confirmed yet. But I will say this. It's going to be a tough fight for both of those guys. A very tough fight. Canelo Alvarez, you know, 168 being his weight class, you know, he has the strength. And I think Crawford may have never felt that type of power before. That's something Crawford's going to have to watch out for. but it's attributes that Crawford has that Canelo Alvarez doesn't possess. The great footwork, the switching back and forth, the higher boxing IQ. You know, both of these fighters are bringing things to the table that's going to be different for each fighter, that they haven't been in the ring with a guy like that before. So it's going to be exciting, and I'm excited about it, and I hope this takes place. You guys let me know what you think. Are you excited for this fight? Do you think Canelo Alvarez won't get any credit for it if he does win the fight? Do you think Canelo Alvarez could actually lose this fight? You guys let me know how you feel about it in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one, and I'm out. Peace.